Oi, oi, you Mongolian clusterfucks! I am Craven Moorhead from your Met office. Right, it's 12:15, and if you're still watching this after last week's scripted drizzle fest, congratulations! You've got the IQ of a potato in a microwave and the weather sense of Keir Starmer under oath. Today I'm joined by Ivor Littlecock because the others are still wiping glitter out of their cracks from last week's diversity inclusion bake-off. Don't worry, they'll be back soon with more graphs, more lies, and less spine than a jellyfish at a wine tasting. Let's answer some comments, shall we? Martin says, "It feels warm." Yeah, because it is warm, Martin. It's called directed energy saturation, and the only front moving through your area is the next DARPA test run. So Gabrielle's been named. Not by nature, no. She's been named by a bloody committee with a spreadsheet and a checklist from the Pentagon. Here's what will happen. She'll swell nicely around Bermuda, get absorbed by the jet stream like every ex-hurricane before her, and then, surprise, she'll turn up here, right on schedule, with a rare configuration that just so happens to saturate the UK with engineered low-pressure systems. Again, we've seen it before and we'll see it again. Why? Because this isn't weather, it's programme delivery. Oh, but don't worry, there's no wind warning yet. You'll just wake up with your fence in Lancashire and your cat in the Netherlands. But hey, no warning, so technically it's your fault for owning property. Rain warnings, yes. In every place they're trying to flood the farmland and sell it off to their ESG bedmates. You think that front's oscillating? Pfft, mate, it's being dragged by satellites like a stag weekend in Magaluf. Will it snow? Oh, you sweet summer surf. It'll snow when they want it to. Right now, it's not snow season. It's covert moisture redistribution with particulate bonding phase 2. You'll know it's real snow when it doesn't melt. It just crackles. Now, Ivor has drawn a lovely diagram of the jet stream. Very nice. But he forgot to mention the scalar wave harmonics bouncing off Harp Tromsø and pushing the whole Atlantic ridge system into a panic spiral.
Today's quiz is all about weather sayings, stolen shamelessly from weathersayings.com, because our originality blew away in last week's low-pressure system. It's summer at the front, autumn at the back, and I am very much feeling like a confused meteorological mullet. Gabrielle's coming. She's veering right, hooking up with the jet stream, getting ready for a meteorological gangbang. It's like a military training op with a wig and a fake backstory. The calm before the fart. It's going to get blustery enough to unbutton your nan's top coat. You'll get a slushy, pathetic dusting in Devon and call it a winter wonderland. Embarrassing. 0.5 centimetre of snow in Devon last year. I nearly slipped and sued the Met Office for emotional damage and a bruised ego. Then Sunday hits and bam! Wind chill so cold your nipples could etch warnings onto car windscreens. Especially you, Shetland, you weird damp bastard. Oh, and the jet stream? It's a narcissistic bitch. It influences the low pressure. The low pressure deepens the jet stream. It's like Love Island, but everyone's a gas blob and nobody gets laid. As for Gloucester, Monday night. Clearer than Craven's conscience after lying about what she got up to at the deep dive after party. Spain, gonna be hot, then wet, then hot again. Like foreplay with a menopausal flamenco dancer.
And this wave number 3 pattern, that's not natural. That's the signature of induced jet segmentation. That's what it is. And yes, you can quote me. So here's the narrative. After 3 days of soaking, a high-pressure ridge will bring calm. Wrong. That ridge is a pause protocol while they recalibrate. You're not getting natural weather. You're getting a scheduled anomaly blackout before the next install. This isn't meteorology. It's version control. And by Sunday, temperatures crash, winds pick up. Coincidence? Nope. It's geoengineered shock phase 1b. It's the same every year. Warm spell, sudden cold snap, everyone gets ill, NHS panic, farmer ad push, cycle complete. But sure, get your big coat out, wrap yourself up in that and pretend we're not being sprayed from above like beetroot at a vegan food fight. Okay, Ivor, seems you drew the shortest straw, which makes sense, seems you are Ivor Littlecock after all. It's your turn to do the forecast. Off you go, Littlecock.
Right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this disaster. You want the forecast? Fine, here's your bloody forecast. Tonight into Saturday, we've got rain pushing in across West Wales and northern England. Not your light, romantic drizzle either. This is sideways misery, the kind of rain that gets into your shoes, your undercrackers, and your will to live. By Saturday morning, a rain band just parks itself over the country like a depressed relative who won't take the hint. Wales, the Midlands, bits of Cornwall, all getting slapped with heavy, slow-moving rain. It's not going anywhere. It's loitering, menacingly. The southeast gets a dry spell for a few hours, just long enough to make you trust the sky again. Don't. That's how they get you. Flash a bit of blue, make you step outside, then drop a surprise downpour on your unsuspecting arse. Saturday night, things escalate. The Midlands and the North take a proper soaking, some real bastard rainfall. No movement, no mercy, just the clouds opening up and unloading everything they've got, like it's the last scene in a budget apocalypse movie. Sunday morning, low pressure hauls itself in from the North Sea like a drunk ex turning up uninvited. Isobars squeezing tighter than a politician's wallet. Wind speeds picking up along the east coast. We're talking Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, Norfolk. You'll wake up to your bins doing laps of the street. And it's cold. Not cute autumn cold. I'm talking wind chill that'll make your fingers feel like chalk and your bones feel like glass. Highs of 13 in the south if you're lucky, single digits up north. A proper slap across the face from Mother Nature with frost on her knuckles. By Monday, the weather pretends to apologise. High pressure waddles in like nothing happened. Skies clear, sunshine peeks through. But don't fall for it. That's the trap. That's the recalibration phase. Fog in the mornings, cold as hell at night, and just enough sunshine to convince your nan to hang washing out and get mugged off. So here's the summary. Saturday, wet. Relentlessly wet. Sunday, cold. Angry. No safe spaces. Monday, calm but suspicious. Tuesday onwards, the waiting room before the next engineered disaster. So I'm just going to get my pen out and draw a few squiggly lines there, maybe a smiley face or two, something to confuse the shit out of you. I do apologise in advance for using this cartoon ball as a representation of Earth. If it was up to me, I would use a more accurate map, such as one that represents the Earth as we perceive it. Flat and motionless, bitches. Yeah. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Just look at this horseshit. Let's say you want to fly from point A to point B, right? Should be a straight line, right? Makes sense to me. Not on a spinning cartoon ball though, no, on a fantasy globe. We have to deliberately go hundreds of miles off course to make this shit work out mathematically. Just one more aspect of utter nonsense to factor into our weather lies. For example, here is the route you would fly from Canada to the UK when factoring in make-believe curvature. No wonder air travel is so fucking expensive. It's because your jet stream is full of twats and retards. In fact, I'll just put a little T there for twats and a little R for retards. There we go, that's better. So your weather in the UK for the weekend? Totally irrelevant, bitches, because I'm off to Spain tonight to snort a shitload of vitamin D. Back to you, Craven.
That's right, you lucky bastard. Off to Spain to party with legends, eh? Nice. I think there's just enough time for one more question from our viewers' emails if we're quick. This one's from Cliff all the way from Dover, and he asks, if weather is affected by the jet stream, what influences its speed and position? Oh, what a muppet! Have you not been paying attention?
Some people will never learn. The simple answer is shady elements of the ruling class, that's what.
And now it's time for the quiz. First question. Which lying weasel recently U-turned on every promise he made and still expects your vote? A. Keir Starmer. B. Keir Starmer in a different tie. C. The moist sock puppet formerly known as Keir Starmer. Answer. All of the above.
Well, once again, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for. Please remember, people, if you watched it and you like it, then share it so others can enjoy it as well. Don't forget to check out Liam Stoneley anywhere that he's currently not banned from. Bye for now.